New document reveals mistake made by medical staff caused the death of a black woman who died after giving birth at Brooklyn Hospital. Oh my goodness, let's get into this. Newly released information provides more insight into what led to the death of Christine Fields, a 30-year-old black woman who died after giving birth at Brooklyn, New York Hospital the previous year. Fields passed away in mid-November after undergoing a C-section at Woodhull Medical Center. While there, the mother of three went into a medical crisis, and staff performed the procedure. Her fiance, Jose Perez, claimed she did not want the surgery. That was not a part of the original birth plan, and I can understand why she would not want the surgery. Her baby's heart rate dropped, and there's fetal distress. Ira Newman, the family attorney, said she's rushed in for a C-section, and we are investigating and have learned from the medical examiner's office that there was pulling blood. The New York Times secured a 2-page document of initial findings from the New York State Department of Health's investigation. The notes were created on December 18th, just over a month after her passing, and revealed that a mistake by the medical staff played a role in what ended up happening, citing miscommunication. It claims the surgeons failed to notify their members about Fields' complications from the procedure, which notably breaches the safety and health regulations. It mentions a uterine arterial injury, which ultimately resulted in maternal death, according to the report. Perez, this is the fiance, recalled Fields' condition after the surgery, adding that something was visibly wrong with his fiance in the hours after her son was delivered and brought to the staff's attention. He alleged that the staff did not notice her complications. The Times noted that the documentation does not include her name or a thorough description of the C-section. However, a doctor, who did not want to be identified, of course, confirmed with the outlet that it refers to Fields' case. Their probe is still ongoing in the labor and delivery unit. In addition, the Times reported that 2 other anonymous sources who work for the facility claimed that some staff members were urged to go to training or review the policies after her incident. Per the document, the department informed the hospital's leadership that there is need for immediate action for patients undergoing procedures to prevent serious adverse outcome. Fields' family announced their plans to sue the hospital for $41 million, alleging careless and negligent treatment. When asked to issue a statement regarding her death, the NYC Health and Hospital System said they've improved their protocols and hired 2 new individuals in the anesthesiology and obstetrician department. The mother of three's death is a grim reminder Black women are more likely than their counterparts from other racial groups to die from pregnancy-related factors. So what I wanted to actually bring about is this article that I read, and it says Black Americans are systematically undertreated for pain. Why? And this is just something different, but it relates to the medical field and how you have African Americans, Black people, who were dealt with differently within the medical field. When it comes to the health care you receive, the color of your skin can make a significant difference. That's an associate professor of public policy and psychology, Sophie Trewalter, told an online audience. Serious racial disparities exist in the U.S. healthcare system. According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Black and Hispanic people receive worse care on a 40% of the department's care quality measures. That's interesting. Racial disparities are particularly striking in pain treatment, she said. with studies showing that Black patients are significantly less likely to be prescribed pain medication and that they're generally receiving lower doses of it when they are. One possible reason for this, supported by existing studies, is that other people believe Black people experience less pain. Y'all, how crazy is that? You go to a hospital expecting to get treated the same as everybody else for whatever kind of condition, whatever the reason is that you're going in. Let's say you may have to go under, let's say you, whatever the case may be, surgery or whatnot. And they would say, because of the color of your skin, you do not experience as much pain as somebody else. How crazy is that? Trowalter is attempting to uncover the root causes of this belief. So it is still an ongoing thing. There is, yes, when you go to a doctor, there can be negligence. That's why when you see people get surgeries, obviously she did not want this lady that passed away. She obviously did not want to get a C-section, and I'm sure it was because of the inherent risks that are involved in that. What people don't, or I guess fail to realize a lot of the times, is the fact that this is a major surgery. You may think like, oh, but it's so common. A lot of people get C. Yes, but it is a major surgery. This isn't something that's just like, oh, well, I'm just getting the surgery and I'll be right back out. And it's like, no, this is a major surgery. So it's very unfortunate this has happened to her, and very unfortunate that we still are dealing to this day with these kinds of outcomes. It's very unfortunate that this has happened to her, and hopefully more research is going to be done, more studies are going to be performed, so we could try to close that gap.